After playing 3 Group A matches in the CONCACAF Under-17 Men's World Cup Qualifiers, it all came down to a battle versus Mexico to decide whether Trinidad and Tobago would punch their ticket to the premier competition. TNT entered the match in second place with 6 points, needing a victory and an improved goal difference to overtake Mexico's 9-point lead. Adrian Lazar brings us the highlights from Thursday's match.
It all came down to 90 minutes under the lights at the Hazy Crawford Stadium for Trinidad and Tobago, who needed a comprehensive win against Group A leaders Mexico in their final match of the CONCACAF Men's Under-17 World Cup Qualifiers. With 1 defeat and 2 victories under their belt, Randolph Boyce's team came into Thursday's match with confidence on a high, denying Mexico twice early on. TNT, who needed to get amongst the goals early on, instead were busy keeping their own goals safe thanks to goalkeeper Levi Williams, who had a busy first half, halting Carlos Carvillo and Eddie Lugo of Mexico. The score read 0-0 at half-time, with Mexico having 1 foot in the World Cup. After the restart in a match oozing with tension, Mexico's substitute Jesus Orduno opened the scoring with a lovely first-time finish in the 81st minute. TNT's dream of World Cup qualification soon turned into a nightmare after a brilliant glancing header by substitute Adrian Sanchez. Adasa Richardson kept up the fight for TNT in stoppage time when he forced Mexico captain Andre Godinez into bringing him down. TNT awarded a penalty which was converted by Richardson, who scored for the 3rd game running. That would be all she wrote as TNT went down 2-1 in Port of Spain, missing out on a place at the World Cup, finishing Group A in 3rd place. Adrian Lazar, TTT Sport.
With Trinidad and Tobago's hopes of qualifying for the 2026 FIFA Under-17 Men's World Cup coming to an end on Thursday, head coach Randolph Boyce called for more focus on strength and conditioning at the club level. Boyce cited that there was a massive difference in the fitness of his players compared to that of Mexico after their 2-1 defeat.
February 12th marked the end of the World Cup qualifying campaign for the Trinidad and Tobago men's Under-17 football team after they went down 2-1 to Mexico at the Hazy Crawford Stadium. That result meant that TNT, who needed to win Group A, ended their campaign in 3rd place. Despite the disappointment of not qualifying for the premier tournament, TNT head coach Randolph Boyce was upbeat about his side's performance.
Well, I felt good in terms of the guys being disciplined and executing the game plan to a large part of the game. Unfortunately, as we could see, a little fatigue started stepping down in the end, and they started to get a little uncomfortable in terms of managing the game at that point in time. But all in all, we are thankful and grateful for them in terms of the development, and they have a very bright future ahead of them.
Boyce outlined what he believes needs to be done to improve youth football in TNT.
Locally, the TTFA is now trying to extend the program in terms of youth development football to try to bring it back to a 6-month program, because before it just used to be like a 3 months after school and that kind of thing. But now we're trying to get the football to start January, February and finish in June, so that you have a longer time for players to be able to train 2 to 3 weeks and play on the weekend.
The head coach added that he would like to see more assistance from clubs when it comes to developing player fitness.
We need to improve in that area because, as you can see how fit Mexico are at this international level, we could get up there. The players cannot wait until they reach a national program to actually try for the national program to be able to bring them up to that standard. Clubs need to help us as well. Coaches need to help us as well. Parents need to help us as well in terms of everybody buying in.
The Trinidad and Tobago Football Association will now turn their attention to the CONCACAF Under-20 Men's World Cup Qualifiers set to begin on February 23rd. Adrian Lazar, TTT Sport.